My students love it. I love it. It varies the activities that we have in a lecture room, and I wish more students would experience this. Mentimetre is an online tool which you can use to poll an audience, to get responses from an audience, basically to interact and to engage with them. And audiences can do that using mobile phones, they can use tablets, they can use their computers, they can use any personal response systems to register their responses. One of the main benefits of using Mentimetre is the engagement of students, getting them to get involved and to participate in lectures or in seminars. It's a really good way of varying the activity that happens within the lecture space. Secondly, it's a wonderful learning tool. It allows students to get involved in discussions and debates which they may otherwise not be involved in. And thirdly, it facilitates collaborative learning. It's a wonderful moment when you see students discussing responses with each other before they individually register the response. They come from the individual use of a cell phone, and then suddenly the answer is displayed on the board. It's a very collaborative exercise. One of the most important benefits of using Menti is that it facilitates a dialogue between the lecturer and the students in the learning space. It allows me to hear their views within a very short space of time, which I might not otherwise be able to do. And it's a great way to test understanding. One of the things I started to do in the classroom is ask them a question that pertains to the topic before we cover the topic, and then come back to the question again at the end just to see whether they've understood and so how they are applying what we've just learned. So it allows the lecturer and the students to share in the outcome of the lecture. My students generate content when they are supplying the answers because we get to discuss those responses within the lecture. So they have greater ownership of that process. Okay, so this is something that one of my students said about the use of Menti. It gets everyone involved, even those who are shy to speak out. Menti allows them to get their opinion across, and it may help their confidence. One of the things I really love about Menti is that tiny space of time between the moment I put up a question and the students answer it. And it could take a minute or two, but there's a wonderful buzz that goes around when the students are discussing answers with each other, when each of them are deciding what response to put individually. I call it the noise of learning, and that's something that Menti brings to the table.